All right, go. We're back. I told you you were gonna see me today, right? So today's video is just gonna be. I really don't have a topic to talk about in this video. I'm not gonna lie, but let's talk about being responsible. Yeah, because I am a real responsible person. No, I'm not. Damn, bro. Like it sucks because this makes me look like I have a buzz cut, but in reality, a buzz cut, a Edgar cut. And I mean, it is shaping out to be like that, kind of. Sadly, I have a mullet. Damn, I'm sunburned. Y'all see that? Okay. Well, anyways, back to what I was saying. Be responsible, okay? If you're gonna drink, if you're gonna smoke, and if you're gonna do whatever the fuck you guys want to do, be responsible enough to the point to have priorities, okay? Always have priorities above fun. Because fun is just temporary, honestly. You're just gonna have temporary fun. You're never gonna have like full fun for the rest of your life. It's possible. You're gonna have bad days, you're gonna have good days. Like right now, me, I'm having a good day. I woke up happy. I worked. I went to work, only work 8 hours. Fuck yeah. Because it's Friday. And then I got home. I helped my brother with a fence. That was fun. And then I went to the gym. Now, those things might not seem too fun for a lot of people, but that shit for me, I was productive today. And sometimes being productive is one of those things that really does help you out because, well, I mean, I'm not sure about you guys, but I can't stay still. Like I need to be doing something for some reason. And it could be the most stupidest thing, but I want to do something. I just can't be, maybe because a huge part of my life when I was locked down, COVID and shit happened, I got really fat. I was 300 pounds and I wouldn't get up the bed. I would just be playing games. I would just be, on my computer doing my shit, right? And then I am so glad I got over that. You know why? Because that was killing me. I I remember the day when I found out, like, I'm like, yeah, a lot of Mexicans are fat. Yeah, I mean, bro, let's be honest. A lot of Mexicans are fat. And I put myself in that position, like, oh, yeah, it's fine. It's normal. It's in our culture. Why not? But at the same time, there was, I would look outside. I remember this because I was always an active kid. I loved playing football. And when I was looking outside, I remember, like, I used to do this thing where I used to throw the football up in the roof, let it come down to me, and I'll catch it and I'll start running. Pretend that I was like in a football game and it was the last catch, some OBJ shit. So I used to do that so much. And I look out the window, I'm like, I should do that again. When I tell you I gassed out so quick, and it was, yeah, I gassed out really quick, right? I mean, understandable because I haven't ran like that in a while. But then also I noticed something in me, right? I was like, because I caught the ball, I started running. I remember like fake making the touchdown. I told myself like, yeah, you know, I was like, this is fun. I like this. I like running, but why did I stop? Why did I stop? Like, because COVID. I'm like, I don't really. COVID doesn't mean I'm glued to my screen. Like, it really doesn't. So why did I stop? So I would have that question in my head. I'm like, okay, once this shutdown shit stops, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna work on myself and I'm gonna get a six pack. I'm gonna get a six pack. I'm gonna be all jacked. I'm trying to be. I think at the time, one of the first influencers I saw was John Skywalker and David Lade. People like that. I'm more on the aesthetic community, and then I went into the bodybuilding community where there's Sebum, Dino. I forgot what the other guy's name was. I got too heavily involved into that, and then from there, I went back to aesthetics because being fat was an excuse to. Okay, hear me out. Everyone hated cardio. I don't really hate it. I don't mind it now. But everybody hates cardio. Everybody hates like not eating the food that they enjoy eating. Everybody hates it. Yeah, I get it, right? I was there. Trust, I was there. But we all have our goals, right? And for me, being one of those power lifters was just not one of them. But it was a good excuse to put when I was fat. So a lot of people would say, "Oh, you'll go to the gym, but you're so fat." Like, what the fuck? I'm like, nah, it's because I'm trying to be I'm trying to pick up the big barriers, and I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, but in reality, that's not something I wanted to do. And then now that I weigh 165, I weighed myself today. I'm still not where I want to be because I mean, I'm scrawny, right? Like here, like, I'm scrawny and I'm not jacked, but I am happier like this. Why? Because look, when I was a little bit more fatter, bro, I hate that I'm having that little line there, okay? But when I was fatter, I always like wanted to take my shirt off, even though my mom had this one rule where I couldn't take my shirt off. But I always had this one, like, just picture image that I can pick up my shirt and I can jump in the pool. Now, did that ever happen? No. Has it happened yet? No, because I'm still not aesthetic enough. But this summer, it might be there now. But back to what I was saying, I used to put these excuses because I would love to eat. I'm a natural fat ass. And to this day, I love eating, right? I just have self control now. I don't really crave the bag of chips, bro. So this is the thing about me. I used to eat 2 bags of Takis, the big bags a day. Put that into perspective. I would buy 2 bags of Takis and I'll eat them bitches in one day. And in the mornings, I would get McDonald's. They had a secret menu. Not really secret, right? But do you guys know you guys get the spicy McChicken, the fucking the meat, the spicy McChicken? You guys can get it into a a biscuit there. You guys can have it, and it will come. You guys can order that, and I was like, wow, like, this is so amazing. Like I would eat that a lot. I would order 2 of those in the morning, one hash brown, and the pancake stack. Extra syrup with that. But I mean, now I think about it. I'm like, bro, that was so much food that I was eating, I was consuming. Why was I such a fat ass? I really don't know why, but if you still invite me to go out eat, I'll eat. Trust, I eat big plates. I'm still happy. Like I still eat what I want to eat. I just now don't really find the amusement in eating the bag of chips, the chocolate. Well, chocolate is one of my drugs, bro. Like I once I start eating chocolates, I can't stop. Okay. So that was one of my major things. And anyone struggling with this, if anyone's hearing me, if anyone's struggling with losing weight, you got to find a reason to. I mean, do it for yourself. That could be a big reason. Okay. When I was fat as fuck, 300 pounds, I remember I was always wanting to look for love. Right. Love is really hard to find at 300 pounds. And I'm talking really hard. And I know what you're thinking. Well, looks really don't matter. X stuff looks matter. Okay. Easiest thing I could say, looks matter. Because all of a sudden, right, when I got slimmer, had a little bit more confidence in myself. Oh, you are so funny. Oh my God, you are so funny. I have never met someone like you. And like shit like that really, like just you know, it really didn't make sense to me because I've been the same person. I had the same confidence. When I was fat, I was never insecure about my weight until people started calling it out. Like, damn, bro, you are big. And one of these things kind of like stuck with me. I went to Sam's one day and I always wear boots. But I always wear boots. I wear these button-up shirts that some of your guys' dads use. Just some non-stylish jeans, right? And what I mean by non-stylish jeans, they're just not it, right? Like they could be Wranglers worn out that I probably bought like a long ass time ago. Well, at the time that my mom bought. But I didn't care how I looked because I always had this mentality of a girl should like me for who I am, and what I wear shouldn't really be a big major turn off for them. Which in reality, guys, if you guys don't have a good style, if you guys don't take care of yourself, if you guys just don't put some effort into yourself, would you date yourself? Honestly, would you? Like, would you, being a 10 out of 10 girl, want to date somebody that looks like a slob? Someone that doesn't really take care of themselves? Now, me, I'm not saying I take care of myself. The only thing I do for myself, I go to a gym, I watch what I eat, and I do some skin cares, but not in my face. My face, I've never done a skincare because I'm scared of acne. So even though my back is full of acne, never done steroids, but sweat. I'm a really easy sweater. So when it came down to like, okay, I was always a lover boy. Okay, was always looking for love, but I just felt like girls were mandatory. For girls, it was mandatory for look at what is inside you instead of what's your outer look. Which is, yeah, it's okay to have that mentality, but you guys have to put this into perspective. If there is someone that physically looks better than you, is just all over out. Bro, I'm starting to sound like one of those black pill guys, you know, the ones that like looks max and XYZ. No, I'm not one of those guys, and nor am I trying to become one of those. I agree with some of the things they do say that you should focus on yourself and focus on your appearance and the way you look. But at the same time, bro, this shit is getting to me. There we go. Kind of fixed it, not really. But because it looks like I have like one of those fucking butt shit tapers. I could do something about it. I should do something about it. But look, honestly, looks matter out of the thing because all of a sudden I just got better looking, right? Not saying I'm the most handsomest guy out there, right? But I know my worth. I know my worth now. I'm more confident on how I look now, and I'm more happy with myself. But now back to what I was saying, right? Such a lover boy. And one of the main things I did, I remember I lost 30 pounds and I got into a relationship and like 30-ish 50. So I got into a relationship. I left the gym completely. I was still paying it, but I just left it. Why? Because I got what I wanted. I always wanted a girl to just look at me and, you know, feel like she should fall in love or XYZ. I started buying expensive clothes. I started wearing jewelry. I Now look, guys, hold on. The jewelry that I wear is not to be flexing. No, I don't use it for flex. I use it for looks. Like it's because look, I'll be honest with y'all. These diamonds, bro, they're fake as fuck. Okay, they're fake, and I have no shame in that because like I guess it gives you a higher viewer and whatever the fuck. But for me, I use them because they're just making my face pop out warm. Fuck yeah, why not? If it makes you look a little bit good and it makes you more confident, why not wear it? Maybe not might be a lot of people's style, but it's your style, and you gotta be you. Cause you trying to be someone else that ain't really gonna work for you. Why? Because you're trying to fit in some shoes that in reality they're not yours. They're not gonna fit you. They're not adjusted to you. So why even try to put them on if they're not for you? Now back to what I was saying. I bought clothes for myself. I look so like just de moda. Andaba más en la moda, hay que decir más, yeah, no pinche tapachillo. And I had my rocks, I had all that shit, and honestly, it was not. But it's okay because I made a promise to you guys. Okay, I made a promise to y'all saying that I was gonna upload every single day for 6 months straight until this shit becomes a habit. And I just have fun with it. But okay, now back to where was I? So got the stuff, got X to Y and Z. But then I got a girlfriend. Once I got a girlfriend, I stopped working out. Why did I do that? I don't know. Oh, well, I do know because I secured the bag. I finally got what I wanted. I knew what I wanted since when I started the journey. But then within time, I got back into eating a lot and I gained all the weight that I lost. I gained it back eventually. I started going back to the gym because somehow it just became a regular thing. Like for me, all of a sudden, this is another thing I want to tell you guys. Going to the gym, when you go for I want to say a good 2 months, just go. Like you don't really gotta work out, but still try to work out. Try your best. You can do the workouts that you want to do, and you can just say fuck all the rest. Because that's how I started. All I wanted to do is work out on biceps. I hated cardio. I hated working out on abs. You name it, I hated it all. But lifting heavy weights, now that was fun for me, right? So why not? Let me do that. I did that, and man, like I did all the cringy shit, and this was around the era where we had the we go gym phase and shit. So me being in that era, That was just so much fun. I just wish I was jacked at that time, but I mean, still not even jacked. It's already been a couple years, so that's embarrassing. But check it out. I got into a relationship, and then I let myself go, got back into it. But then I started noticing only I was putting my, because, okay, I really had to think about it. Why am I me, right? Yeah. Why am I doing this? Why do I want to work out? Why am I letting myself stop working out whenever I accomplish what I wanted to do? And that's one of the things, whoa, that almost went terrible. That's one of the things I needed to like kind of explain to myself. I was like, why am I doing all this? I need an explanation. Like, I need to know why. And it was so simple. It was right there in my face the whole time. Yes, you secured what you wanted already, but then what helped you get it shouldn't you shouldn't just forget about it because now you're just forgetting how you come up. And that for me, it was just a huge no-no, right? So what did I do? I went back to the gym, kept working out, kept working out, kept working out. And eventually that relationship, well, not unfortunately, it was a good experience. Broke up, right? Bro, I'm sorry, my hair is just fucking with me. I just don't want you to think that I have a fucking buzz. Bruh. Forgot what those are called. I really did. Where am I getting to with telling you guys a story? What's the whole point of you talking, right? The reason why I'm telling you guys this is whenever you guys secure a relationship and you guys were going to a gym just so you guys can secure a relationship, and you guys are that stupid like me, don't stop going. Always work out so your partner can have the best version of yourself and of yourself. Of yourself. I think I said that right. Hopefully I did. But always try to do better. Never get satisfied. Sure, you can get satisfied with some of the things you have, but don't get greedy with it. You know, don't. That's what I try to say. Don't get greedy. Don't be satisfied. Don't get comfortable because comfortable is one of the things that will kill a man, and it's true. That's really true. Comfort will kill you, a man. Why? Because you're comfortable. You're happy where you're at. Your tummy is full. You don't need to, as long as you can make enough money for the end of the rent, X, Y, and Z, you'll get comfortable. You'll stop working. As long as you got a girlfriend, you'll get comfortable and you'll just stop focusing on your looks, which sometimes that could be a good thing. Sometimes that could be a bad thing. But me, the way I function, I wasn't happy. So I kept working out. Oh my God, am I sweating? I'm sweating. I kept working out and I'm so glad because with every relationship I went, no one got a less version of me than when I first started. That's one of the main things I want to talk to you guys about. All right, I'm back. So, as I was saying, right? Don't get too comfortable and work on yourself. Make sure the partner that you have right now gets the best version of yourself because that will be amazing. And I'm not only talking about looks, also become a better person. If you have anger issues in one of your first relationships, lose them. I know, oh, but how the fuck do you want me to lose them? Like that's an illness. I can't get rid of them. X, Y, and Z. I'm not saying you can't, but well, you can, honestly. Because look, I used to have anger issues. I used to get mad. I used to get rageful. Never hit a girl, but I did get rageful. And I would like break shit for unnecessary reasons. I would hit walls. Like it was so stupid. All I needed to do was just take a couple steps back because I was too close to the chessboard that everything was moving too quick for me. That I would get mad, I would get frustrated, and I let my anger show in my actions. Now, how am I now? I now know how to control my anger. You guys would rarely see me get angry. When you guys see me angry, it's for a good fucking reason, okay? But other than that, guys, thank you for tuning in to the second day of this episode. The whole point of this video, and I hope whoever understood, and who didn't will try to watch it 3 times. And if you don't get after 3 times, then I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I do suck at speaking, but hey, it's barely my second day, and I'm trying my best. Okay, not really my best because I could watch videos and shit, but no, I'm gonna give you guys my raw me. I'm gonna give you guys me how I want. Because I'm not gonna fake. I'm not gonna fake myself into someone I'm not. I'm gonna be myself. You guys like me? Amazing. You guys hate me? I'm sorry, I can't do nothing about that. But leaving you guys with them. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys really, because this video makes no sense because I was just jumping all over the place. But what I'm trying to get you, if you guys get into a relationship, don't stop working on yourself. Don't. Always try to be better, not for you, but for your partner. And do it for you, for the people around you. For all the eyes that you have on you, do it for them. Do it for you. Trying to be inspirational here and shit. No, but honestly, guys, just take care of yourself. Always be grateful for what you have. Don't try to bite more than what you can chew. Be humble. Be respectful. Be responsible. With that, I'll leave you guys. Okay. Come back for tomorrow. I promise you, I'll be here tomorrow.